everyone. I was driving my car a little while ago, and in front of me was a very, very old car, very, very old. And in the back window was a sticker, and the sticker said, "Real drivers have 4 gears." Do you know what they're talking about? It's a manual car. It's when we have to change the gears. If you're American, it's this side. You have to change the gears to make the car go. And when I learned to drive, which was quite a while back, there were no automatic cars. You had to learn to drive with gears. So when you're taking your lessons in the early part of your training, you're concentrating so much on the gears and crashing them and making noises. In fact, you can be so challenged by changing the gears that you forget to look out of the window. So you're driving to the scene of the accident, aren't you? You're never going to pass your driving test like this. But it did start me thinking, because when you are leading people, there are also 4 gears you need to go through, 4 leadership styles. You can't stay in the same gear all the time. You'll crash the car or bounce the car or stall the car. And it's the same with leading. So in record time, I'm going to introduce you to the 4 basic leadership styles that you can use. Look at the HR people. The first one, it all depends on 2 factors. One, how enthusiastic are your team? Are they interested to work with you, or don't they care less? And the second one is, how many skills do they have? Are they highly skilled, or don't they know anything about what to do? So let's start at the very beginning. Let's assume that people don't really know what to do and they're not excited yet. So we use the basic thing. I'm going to tell them what to do and how to do it. Take this bucket, come over here, turn on the tap. It's that simple. This is called directive leadership. Sometimes it's called battlefield leadership, because if you're on a battlefield, we don't have a discussion where the enemy is shooting at us. We just need to do things. If you're a parent, it's called because I said so leadership, because no questions will be entertained. It's called telling. Telling, I tell you what to do and how to do it. But after a while, of course, people are going to get really irritated by you with this style. So we change to second gear, start moving our car forward. The second gear is where I put a positive spin on it. I'm going to say, this is going to be great fun. We're going to have a great time doing this job, working on this project, whatever we're going to do. Think of what we're going to learn. I'm going to sell it to you. I'm still going to tell you what to do and how to do it, but I'm selling. So the second stage, the second gear, is selling. If this goes well, then after a while, your team will start to get irritated with you being around all the time, because they're learning the skills, they're excited about what they're doing. So I need to do something. I need to take a step back and let them practice their skills and get better and do the job we want them to do. So we change to the third gear in the car. Now we're doing well, aren't we? We're going along the road real happy. And as we're making that progress, and I'm watching my team, sometimes I can see that things are going a bit wrong. I can see where this is going. It's not going to work out. So I might need to step in, but I don't step in and say, right, you do this, you do that. I step in and ask questions. If we keep on doing this, what do you think will happen? Should we take another look at the manual? Maybe there's another way. What would you suggest? So I'm no longer directly pushing them. I'm asking questions. I'm coaching them. So coaching is the third stage of leadership. Now, if this all goes well, we can finally get ourselves into fourth gear. We're real drivers now. We're making progress. And what we do is pull ourselves out of the picture. A lot of leadership is you're trying to get yourself out of the picture all the time. The team are competent, they're excited, they're enthusiastic, they're productive. And my job is to make sure that can continue. So I provide them with an environment that is safe, where they've got all the equipment and materials that they need. I need to protect them from interfering people, management and people coming in sometimes. Keep them away from the politics. Allow them to do what they do, but I'm always there watching over them to make sure this goes well. This is the fourth gear. Now, if you can drive your car with the 4 gears without looking down at the gearbox, you can do what you're supposed to do as a leader, which is look out of the window and make sure that the way ahead for you and your team is safe, productive, and will take everyone where we want to go. We've passed our driving test. Now, the thing about this leadership, there are other things. Of course, sometimes we need to change down and this kind of stuff. But for the purposes of this, think of the 4 leadership styles. You can't just use one. You have to adapt your leadership style with the people that you're working with to get the best of them at every stage on the way through the journey that we're going on together. Just like in the car, there are 4 gears. You have 4 leadership styles: telling, selling, coaching, and facilitating. And good drivers have 4 gears. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.